Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, spitting with insane wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I learn the same shit. How the hell am I different if we all know the same shit? I ain't never let them doubt me, it's about me. Keep my head down, let my mouth speak. They surround me, they all about the clout, see where the crowd be. Every time I speak loudly, they more about me. Man, you know I got a bounty on these lousy ass haters that surround me. Still they doubt me, they don't know nothing about me. Still their mouths free, I'ma change that soon. Better watch out now, see? I just wanna be the greatest.
Alrighty, so I guess that's it for that one, right?
Yep, now on to the second to last. He is the king of the monsters. He is the badass of badass. Second to me. He is Godzilla.
The Taco Bell dog. Wait. Oh, we're talking about the lizard?
Yeah, Godzilla.
Godzilla!
But
Godzilla. And it's not king of the monsters, it's king of the kaijus.
It's king of the monsters.
I know, but I think kaijus is a much better word.
Alright, so to start it all off, they've got 11 from Stranger Things in this. Ow.
I'm sorry. How many again?
What?
How many again?
Kaiju?
Yes.
Apparently there's rumored to be 20. That's counting Godzilla, that's counting Rodan, Masura, and Monster Zero, aka King Ghidorah. I broke Shadow. But thing is, they don't call these creatures kaiju. They call them something much, much more terrifying. They call them titans.
Oh, maliciously. And if you guys know what a titan is, you know how badass these monsters are.
And no, not the titans from Attack on Titan.
No, not them. Though they are scary. No, and not even the titans from the mythological. You know which one?
No, it is titans from mythological.
Yeah, but these are not them. These are different.
Yeah, but their
name. Go ahead.
But they said the titans, meaning mythological titans.
But I'm not. This is nothing like with the Hercules and all that crap, right?
Nope. Basically the same.
That's what I was trying to basically say.
Basically, same thing as that, but it's a little modified.
Basically. Now, you broke up there. What?
Now, I was about to say something until I stopped. But basically, you know how we got Hercules versus the multi-headed creature and stuff?
The Hydra and all that,
the
yeah.
Hydra? King Ghidorah is the Hydra. While
Except
humans were Hercules.
Okay.
But we didn't beat in that time, in that era, we did not beat the Hydra. We did not beat King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah roamed by himself. He destroyed Greece. He destroyed Rome.
Yes, he did. Oh my god, but if you've seen at least some of the monsters, even though we didn't get a full view of them except for Godzilla, if you've seen at least parts of the other monsters, oh my god. Now, I do have one question, and I hope they answer this soon. We only found out about this movie, these characters that they were going to do because of a previous movie, and do you remember that one was?
Kong, Skull Island, and Godzilla 2014.
Well, I don't remember 2014. I did see it, but I don't remember seeing a trailer hinting to these things to the other movies. But yes, Kong is definitely the one because especially at the end of it, spoiler if you haven't seen it yet, they do hint and show you cave drawings or hieroglyphs of these monsters, especially Godzilla at the end. I want to know, is Kong also going to be in this movie? Because that's how we knew about the rest of them. That's how we knew there was going to be a king of all monsters.
Yeah, but I was saying, they are rumored to do the King Kong versus Godzilla. But if they do it correctly, if King of the Monsters gets a great rating, they are going to do Godzilla versus King Kong. And rumor has it they're going to do more of these Godzilla movies.
Definitely. I would love to see it. Especially now, I could already tell they're not going to have Mechagodzilla because this is like almost them meeting Godzilla for the first time in that movie. But, oh my god, can you imagine a Mechagodzilla with that whole thing?
That's a rumor going on that after Godzilla versus King Kong,
that there will be a movie. Yeah, but I'm just saying he's not going to be in the movie coming up.
Now, if that happens, oh my god,
especially, but anyways, like I was saying, it would be awesome to see how Mechagodzilla is going to look, and to see if it's going to be a part of like a hero mech or a villain mech. And what I mean by that is because there has been movies where Mechagodzilla was the protagonist, the bad guy. But then when there was other ones where he was the good one, while Godzilla was the protagonist, the bad one.
Yep, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, the Terror of Mechagodzilla in the Shonen series, and then
there's just so many.
And then, all right, so I'm on the website now of the Monarch Sciences, and yes, I did pull this up for people to see. Now, I was playing with this earlier, and I randomly clicked over on the area near Puerto Rico.
I'm sorry, what?
And it, like I told you earlier about the tracking Godzilla, it shows Godzilla going from near the coast of Mexico towards this monarch creature, which is classified right now, so we don't know. But I just now found out that the first creature that we're going to talk about is Mothra. Everybody knows Godzilla, but Masura, aka Mothra, Titanus. He basically, his wingspan is 803 feet. Body height 52 feet. Range unknown. But I've got declassified and a classified documents on this, basically showing different stuff of Mothra. Now, Shadow probably doesn't have this up on his screen on his screen right now, looking at it with me. But Mothra is technically called the Queen of the Monsters, because yes, Mothra is a female. And this all looks amazing. You get pictures, you get cool little stuff about the monster, the name. and the cryptid profile. Now, Shadow, when was the first time you saw Mothra?
Alright, so sorry about that. Hello?
Yeah, I was talking, but you weren't. What did you hear last?
Nothing really, sorry.
Great.
Yeah, I got called by accident.
Basically, what I was saying was
Oh,
talking
you go.
about, but the Mothra, the Monarch website.
Oh, okay. You can tell me the rest later. Let's finish letting these people know what we think and all that.
Oh no, we're going through each monster.
Okay, so which monsters you went over? Well, actually, just say the next one.
No, I just got started with Mothra, and I asked you a question, but you never listened. So I'm gonna have to ask again. When was the first time you saw Mothra in any of the movies?
The first time I remember seeing Mothra, it was just a movie with Mothra fighting against another creature like itself. I think it was the moth, that dark moth-looking one. I keep forgetting its name.
Godzilla versus Godzilla and
No,
Mothra.
no Godzilla, no Godzilla.
Dude, there's only one. There's only a movie where. So you're saying Godzilla, Mothra fought another moth?
I think it was a moth, or I might be wrong. It might have just been Rodan.
No, it was Mothra. It was Godzilla and Mothra versus. It was Godzilla and Mothra battle for Earth with Batra. That's the only time Mothra fought something like Mothra.
All right. Oh, what I remember is it was a movie where Godzilla wasn't in it. It was kind of Mothra fighting another creature. I forgot what it was, but it was its own thing at the time. Before then, I realized Mothra was part of the Godzilla universe.
Unless you're talking about Rebirth of Mothra, where there's um, Ghidorah species and a water creature.
I think that sounds about right.
But yeah, but all the other people know what I was talking about. I'm not gonna go over it with you because you were busy. So
Yeah, sorry about that.
moving from Mothra to Rodan, and funny thing is, they actually did something that I was shocked that they did. You remember the whatchamacallit, the volcano eruption in
Yes,
they actually brought that into this movie.
definitely. I actually liked how they did that too.
Rodan, or Titanus Rodan, his wingspan is
I think it's
871.
Titanus because he's definitely bigger than the normal size Rodan.
Now in this one, we're just calling him Rodan. That's his specimen name. His actual name is just Rodan. His classification is a Titanus Rodan. But in nature he is biovolcanic, meaning he can live in lava.
Yep.
So this is an homage to the fire Rodan. And now, like I said in the Mothra one, I have it up where there's declassified and a classified info. Now, when another one comes out, I'll probably do the declassified observation files. But literally, Rodan is the one born of fire, or fire demon.
Yep.
So basically, like a phoenix, he rises from the fires and the ashes.
Yep. Now, one thing I will have to say though, when I first found out about Rodan or knew about Rodan, I actually watched a movie similar to Godzilla, where it was called Gojira. No, not Gojira. Uh, oh my god, it starts with a G. It's basically another character like Godzilla, except it's a turtle, and
Gamera.
thank you, Gamera. So yeah, that's how I knew about Rodan only because I started watching the Gamera movies. There's three. I have all three of them. I think there's more, but I have the first three.
Hate to break it to you, but those weren't Rodans.
But they were a Rodan-like species.
Yes, but
So I know it wasn't the actual Rodan. I just
these
found out
those
about Rodan through it.
Those creatures were more of an alien species.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I know it's not the actual Rodan. It's just while trying to figure out what those species were, I ended up finding out about Rodan because they kind of had a similar look to them, but there was a big difference.
Yeah.
That's how I'm just saying how I first knew about them.
Now, the way
So
the first how I knew about Rodan was through Godzilla. Then I found out they made a movie with how the origin story of the Godzilla's Rodan. Basically, there was two Rodan fighting against the Earth human beings. And Rodan basically destroyed a lot of these places in Mexico. Went to Japan to try to do the same thing, but they took Rodan down, the two Rodan down. But then we find out at the end that there is an egg that has another Rodan in it that fights Godzilla. And Rodan is known as the King of the Skies. I'm going to say that's bullshit because we've got another monster that Godzilla faces in this, and oh my god. When they announced that he was going to be in this movie, my nipples got hard. Ain't that right, Shadow?
no comment.
The monster we are talking about, Shadow didn't know one of his names. Monster Zero, aka King Ghidorah.
You broke up a little there. Just letting you know.
Well, on the thing it won't show that it broke up, but it's Discord that's happening.
Gotcha.
But Monster Zero was the term on one of the original Godzilla movies, naming King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah got his name in Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, or King Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. He is body height is 521 feet, which dwarfs Godzilla in this movie. He has 3 heads, which those 3 heads are as strong as Godzilla. Now, if we took a look at the original, at the King Kong ending, there were more Godzillas and there were more King Ghidorahs. Ain't that right, Shadow?
Oh, maliciously.
King Ghidorah's 8 Godzillas.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I almost cried when I saw the trailer with King Ghidorah's wingspan. Oh my god. And I'm glad that they did they did Monster Zero because we don't know they don't know in the movie his name is King Ghidorah.
Well, they gave every monster, I guess, a code name, and they're gonna learn a little bit more about them during the movie. So
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Because Mothra is a big moth. Rodan is basically a gigantic version of a pterodactyl. And King Ghidorah is Monster Zero. Because that...
Three-headed Hydra.
Yeah. Because in the original movies, they called him Monster Zero by an alien species that wanted to destroy planet Earth and rule it.
You know what? And I know this is a little off topic, but do you remember this Ultraman looking robot? I think they called him Jagger.
Jet Jaguar?
Yeah. Can you imagine if they actually bring in, like, not in this movie, but bring him in, especially the Ultraman group and all that? Oh my god.
Well, Ultraman is in a different universe. The Jet Jaguar is actually in the Godzilla universe.
Which I know, but here's one that a lot of people don't know. Jet Jaguar, even though it is the Godzilla universe, there's some similarities between him and Ultraman, even though they're two separate universes. They even did a collab comic where they ended up meeting, but there's a lot of similarities to them. So can you imagine?
Yeah, but we'll probably never see Ultraman in the...
Oh, and yes, no, I'm not saying we will. I'm just saying, can you imagine seeing
Jet Jaguar?
Exactly.
Who knows?
That's my main focus.
Who knows? Maybe if this Godzilla verse is great, they would do more of this. Because
so here's hoping and praying.
Because right now, when I'm looking at this this map of all these monarch places, I'm seeing 19 creatures. Plus Godzilla, which you can track him. And he's moving towards South America.
And if you guys are interested in checking this website out, Phoenix will put a link in the description below. That way you guys get to see more about it.
Yep. Now, final thoughts on this, on the trailer is I'm glad that they did something like they did from Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. They made a website for Monarch to show you all of the places that we could possibly see creatures. Heck, I think one of them that we're going to see is Zilla. Yes, the Zilla from the 1998 movie, which I still can't believe they called him Godzilla because that creature did not look like Godzilla.
Which one are you talking about?
Zilla got the Godzilla from 1998, the first ever U.S. version of Godzilla.
You mean that? Oh my god! You know what? Can we not talk about that one?
Well, the one thing that I was glad about is the comics. They Toei Animation, not Toei Animation. Oh god, Toho still use the Zilla character in the comic books, in all. Yeah, they made him look like they were supposed to make him look like a bitch in the Final Wars, but who cares? If they bring in Zilla into this because Zilla attacked Australia in the final wars, and they've got Australia with a monarch symbol. Now, could you imagine Zilla being in this and fighting against Godzilla and just being beaten up and lost?
I can only say one thing and one thing only. Yamcha.
Yeah, he's basically the Yamcha of the group.
Alrighty. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. So, anything else, or should we do now the scaling?
The scaling, I'm gonna give it a Super Saiyan God Goku.
And I'm going to be the first to say Brawly. I think it's gonna be the best. I think it's gonna hit the charts hard.
Now, when I see the second trailer and I see the look of King Ghidorah, I'll probably change it to a Brawly or even an Ultra Instinct Goku. But until I see the second trailer, it's staying a Super Saiyan God Goku.
For now.
For now.